Okay, here's a cute little book called School Rules by Dane Brimner, and the publisher is Children's Press. This book is about manners. Mr. Tootle's students were not listening. They were talking and laughing. Ooh, that's not good. You could act like that on Zoom too, but should you? No. Mr. Tootle clapped his hands together. I think our class is going to need some rules, he said. Suddenly, everyone got quiet. The corner kids looked at each other. Alex, 3J, and Gabby liked to call themselves the corner kids because they lived on corners of the same street. What kind of rules? Asked Alex. The kind that help us all work together, said Mr. Tootle. That would be good. Like no talking? Asked 3J. Talking is fine, said Mr. Tootle. It's fine at the right time and when we take turns. Everyone nodded. Mr. Tootle passed out some cards. For homework, I want you to think about how we treated each other today. Write down one thing that bothered you. No names, please. Then write down one way to make it better. These will become our rules. Ooh, that's a good idea. But if they help us work together, they are like tools, Alex said. Exactly, said Mr. Tootle. Rules are tools for togetherness. After the bell rang, the corner kids were walking down the hall. They were talking about their homework. Alex said, Corky Talbot borrowed my new pen without asking. That bothered me because I thought I'd lost it. I cut in front of Ben Wong at the pencil sharpener, said 3J. I should have waited my turn. Just then, a big kid pushed between them and ran out the door. Move it, he hollered over his shoulder. Ooh, that's not nice. Gabby snapped her fingers together. She took out her card. She described what happened. Then she wrote, no pushing. Say, excuse me, please, to get by other people. That's a good rule. Alex and 3J wrote down their ideas too. It says, problem, somebody borrowed my new pen without asking. Solution, ask before borrowing something. The next day, everyone shared. Mr. Tootle wrote down what they said. These look like some fine rules, he said. Alex raised his hand. Tools for togetherness, he said. When Mr. Tootle called on him, everyone laughed, even Mr. Tootle. And that's the end. That's good. Work out rules together. Okay, bye-bye.